Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. It's me, Tina. Today I'm going to show you how I made this little box for cards, not cards, tags, but I guess you could make one for cards. Just you'd have to make it bigger and like longer this way and wider that way. But anyway, this is just a little box that I keep my tags in. Some are done, some are not. Just a thing to have on my desk when I need a tag. I just take one out and there we go. And I've got smaller ones in here too. And I guess you could make them a bigger box and you could have smaller and larger in there, like I said. Yep. But I'll be doing a black one today, and this is really heavy cardstock. You could also do it like with the cereal box and then just cover it with paper that you like. I'm just gonna plug in my glue gun here so that that's warming up right there. And then what I'm going to use to cut out these tags is, or this box, is one of these tags. Now you can choose which size you want. Like this one is the largest one, and it would make, you know, your tag box that much bigger. So it would make it that much bigger. And the one I used was, let me see, this one. So it's the, let me see, I have that one is my largest one, then this one. So it's the third one. So I'm gonna try making the second largest. So what I do is I just cut that out in my Big Kick. And I hope I'm not moving you around too much. So I just cut that out like this. And I'm going to be making 4 of them. 4 of the same size. And I don't have anything pre-cut, so you'll have to bear with me. Sorry about the noise. I just figure I would take you along my journey, see how long it takes me. And as for sizes, measuring, I'll let you know as I go along. Ooh, noisy, noisy. But I love that sound. I don't know why. That sound makes me happy. It just lets me know my machine is working right. And let me just say, this is an awesome machine. It has been through a lot with me. We have made many things together. And there we go. That's the last one. There we go. Whoops. And there goes my what do you call it? My camera. Okay, and I'll put this guy over here. Grab my last one out of here. Like so. Let's see how my focus is here. So now I have these 4. And what I'm going to do is, if my glue gun is hot, I'm going to just, whoops. Yeah, I'm a messy crafter. I just have to tell you that. Glue these together, and as you can see, I didn't do a good job. I'm going to take them apart and do it again. I'm trying to do it in a hurry, and then, yeah, that's what happens to me. It doesn't work properly. So I need to slow down, take a breath. And I know you guys are very forgiving, so I thank you for that. And I guess this will be a chit-chat too. You know, when I craft, I like to chit chat, and sometimes I'm sitting here crafting and I'm like talking to myself. So, but usually my husband, he sits right over there. I'm in our family room here, and he's sitting right beside me, so usually I talk to him. And if it's really off, you can kind of snip it off too, like, no big deal. And since you're using heavy cardstock, yeah, you can just use that. And yeah, my glue gun drips all over the place. And you know what? I forgot to get out my paper for the sides. So I have to find that, which will be an ordeal. Let me see if I can pause this. Okay, so I have my paper here. And again, this is the heavy cardstock. I think this is kind of like the paper that you can write on here with chalk. It's chalkboard paper. But I don't use it for that. Now, what I'm going to do is, I want them, I have glue all over everything. I want them to be about, I don't know if you can see this, about that wide, the sides. So I'm going to take a pencil and just mark it right here, right there, and just take my ruler, I hope you can see this, and mark my line. I'm kind of eyeball girl, like I kind of just eyeball everything. That's kind of the way I am. So there's this strip of paper, and now you have these. And like I said, my glue gun drips and drips, and if anybody has suggestions on how to make your glue gun stop dripping, please, I would love your help. So we have these. Now let me see what I did. What I did was I glued the sides like so, and I want this pattern from the inside. And you know what, I think, yep, just take your glue gun and make a line like this along, and then take your best side, point it to the outside, and just hold it there for a minute, like so. If you can see that. And that's the good thing about hot glue. It sure does not take long. Then, my hot glue gun is just dripping on everything. Oh, it drives me crazy. Then you can either glue this on right now, or you can snip it off. So you have to figure out how long you want your box to be. So I figure about here. And it's about, let me see, it is about 10 centimeters. Let's see, I'll go 4 inches. Maybe I should mark that. Like so. And there goes my eyeball technique. So just cut that. And you can lay this aside for the other side. So just take your glue. And there you go. This is a very nice glue gun, but it drips. It drips and drips and drips. So make sure you're pointing your tags the right way and just slide it in there. This is a very easy project to do. It's just with a hot glue gun, you don't want your kids doing this on their own. So now you can take this piece that you have put aside there and put some glue there and put it on this side. Line it up. There we go. And then you can do the other side, and I'm just going to measure that. So what did we say? It was 4 inches. So just mark your 4 inches because you don't want a wonky box. And just cut along there. And I think that'll give you enough for the bottom, yeah. And then again, just put your glue down. Today's just a lazy day for me. Bill's usually sitting beside me or behind me right there on the couch, on his tablet or coloring with me here. I have a spot for him to color here with me. But right now he's upstairs. So here is your little box. Now I see that it's got a little overhang here. So I'm just gonna cut that maybe. Yeah, I'll just cut that off. And that maybe made it worse. You could just leave that too. And if you notice that it's too wonky on the back here, just kind of make your sides even. Gonna cut a little here. My terminology is not the greatest, as you may know, but I try. I mean, I love crafting, and it's just an awesome thing for me to do. And this thing, this piece is, I think it will work perfectly. I don't know, it's a little bit short. Little bit short. So I'm gonna just cut another piece. Just measure with this piece that I need. So I just need it a little bit longer, just a smidge longer. So cut it there. So it's just a smidge longer, you can see. And I will line it up here. Yeah, now I got it much wider, which is okay. It is okay. So I will put my glue on here. And of course it's going to go all over the place. Don't do too much glue at once because then it'll get cold and it won't stick. So there we go. And I need another glue stick here. And now you can cut this down here, down to size. And this one. There we go. And which one did I not glue? Okay, so right here. And this time you can do it on the paper instead of on the side. And remember, you can cover all your mistakes up with washi tape or decorations or whatever you like. And be careful, your your glue is very hot. So there is that. And I'm a messy crafter, like I've been saying. I have glue all over everything. There we go. And this one is quite the bit bigger, as you can see, but I wanted it a little bit bigger for my bigger tags. So now you can cut off any edges that are sticking over, and yeah. Oh my goodness, I gotta get this glue off my hands. Ugh. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. There we go. There's that. And now you can take your washi. You have a nice little box. You could even put, like, you know, your stuff in here like this. It's nice and sturdy. But like I said, I wanted it for my tags. So I'm going to decorate it. I'm going to use this one that says Happy Halloween to go around the top. And this is my favorite part. I love decorating. It is something I really enjoy. I used to never do any Halloween crafting, but since I've been doing like Happy Mail and things like that, I've gotten into it. I don't really like the spooky stuff, but yeah. There we go. There's that. And that's cute. I like that. Even just that is cute. And I'm going to put some pumpkins on the bottom. And always finding the end of my washi tape is a chore too. And yeah, where are you? There we go. I just put on these nails to do crafting. Hahaha, funny. Funny girl. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the bottom here and go around with that. And this is a bit funny washi tape. It's always wants to rip as I'm using it, and it kind of drives me bonkers. I like strong washi tape. Like it can be removed and it sticks again, but all of a sudden it just wants to rip in the middle, and I don't like that. So there we go. That's to the end. Snip it off. And we have this so far. So all I've done is I've glued with hot glue and washi tape. So now I have this washi tape and its little skeletons. So I'm gonna put a cut. I don't want to glue them on sideways, so I'm just gonna cut one at a time off. And maybe put one here, right there, like so. And maybe on this side, I'll put one guy or girl, whatever they may be. And then you can just embellish it the way you like. You can, I found these little flowers. I found these little ghosts, and there's, it says cheer. There's some pumpkins. You can just decorate it any way you like. And I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. It's nice and plain. And, or you can, yeah, Mod Podge it and put sparkles on top, and yeah, go all out. And yeah, these tags are a bit too small for in here, but even them you could have in there. So that is my tutorial on this little box. Very simple, and please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Bye-bye. God bless.